Greetings family, greetings. Bomani Technology here. We're live in the Revolutionary Camp. We're at Bomani Technology Studios. I'm here with my good brothers, the twins of repatriation. And as we're talking about repatriation, it's one of those terminology that we mentioned earlier when we are talking about reconnecting to Africa and doing all these wonderful things in Africa, we have to go into details about certain things. So I'm not sure if many people are clear about what repatriation is and how you see it, but if you guys can give your perspective about how you came up on what repatriation is. And
repatriation is basically going back to your original land of your origins or your ancestral heritage. I came across the word and I thought it was reparations, which is a term that's thrown around in America a lot that is referred to us getting paid back for slavery. But repatriation is us actually, it's more cultural, and we recognize that it's a part of us being restored and becoming whole as people, more so than some monetary gain. And it really means a lot to me to return back to Africa and Ghana, and specifically to get there and just go back the way we came. And that's just one of my things as far as repatriation.
Yeah, and as far as me, I look at it as patriot is the root word of it. You know what I'm saying? It means, to me, that means claiming a nationality, a heritage, and a perspective or a global view of yourself. You know what I'm saying? We have had our vision of ourselves imposed on us, and repatriate means to reclaim what was actually stolen, in my mind. You know what I'm saying? The patriotism of your national homeland or place where you can call home. And that's a big part of what we lost when we were, kidnapped in Africa. So that's why I want to get back.
perfect. And as you talk about repatriation, you mentioned earlier in reference to reparations. How do the two connect, or if they connect at all, or how do you see repatriation in reference to reparations?
I see it as the words are similar, but more so we think of everything on a monetary lineage, and I say that the Ghana and American trade of monetary funds is a literal blessing for those of us that are coming from America and we don't have money like that. So us taking our little money and it being blessed with the exchange rate of the dollar bill, it's just our form of reparations is repatriation and going back and starting a life over there. So that's basically what I've always thought of as us as American people fighting for reparations, and the correlation to money over in African nation actually being that. So it's always kind of been one and the same to me, but once I started thinking about repatriation as the goal, then it all made sense.
Yeah, and I never really made the correlation of the two words, but now that we're talking about it, like, the exchange rate is a huge deal, and just the fertility of the land itself. We're in a climate that's not really conducive to our melanated bodies, you know what I'm saying? So just being there and feeling like alive and feeling like I could thrive, and the natural fruits just growing on the trees and everybody feeling like vibrant, that made me feel like that's actually the reparations we need, like the abundant life that we've been missing.
Perfect. And as we talk about reparations and repatriation, now once you are repatriating to the African continent, what are some of the things you're looking to connect with? Not asking you to share all your plans, but if you just want to give some ideas, and then also share some things that people can do that are looking out there to possibly repatriate, and that they're not sitting around waiting for the reparations check.
Yeah.
Well, I was looking at just sending goods back and forth. You know, that's a big thing. I noticed that, you know, a lot of things that we have just readily available and we can get in bulk. We could probably sell over there, and vice versa. The stuff that they have that's just a natural resource that we could benefit from if we would invest in. And I think it's a lot of opportunities investment wise to make repatriation just sound just amazing to me. You know, we want to get into farming. Me personally, I do music and everything like that, and they have a lot of music going on out in Ghana. You know, it's where drums is just, you know, a huge part of the culture, and I do a lot of drumming. So that just made perfect sense to me, and you know, get a natural djembe made with lambskin, you know, handmade by a person, you know, and not this assembly line cookie cut instruments that you get in America. It's just a different vibe. So I mean, that's what I want to get into.
Perfect. Appreciate you sharing that. And now, when we're thinking about repatriation, you have to link that to somewhere physical, whether it's
Right.
a country and a city. So you mentioned Ghana. So what specific part of Ghana do you see yourself literally being, and what part of Ghana that really stood out for you when you're making your move around Ghana?
Well, I liked Accra, you know what I'm saying, but what really stood out to me was Kumasi. The Ashanti people there, and they had that rich ancient culture, man. You could tell that the people, you know, it goes back hundreds of years, and one of the things is like you said, we into the music, and like I really feel like that the music they was playing, the guitars, the everything, it felt like home to me, and I really want to take a lot of the visual art that they was doing too. They had a lot of graffiti and wall work, and you know, it was different artists with the paintbrush out there, and they was doing 2D stuff everywhere, and it felt like home to me. So it was just everything about Kumasi.
So Kumasi, that's it right there. You know what, Kumasi has been incredible. I've been there 10 times from 2007 to 2016, and it's you know, the good thing about Kumasi is that where we're building the African Diaspora Repatriation Village right there in Techiman, in the Branghafa region, we'll be literally about 3 hours away from Kumasi. Kumasi, I've always seen the importance of Kumasi. I look at Kumasi as, the middle piece of the Ashanti kingdom, and a kingdom that is one of the most impressive in all of West Africa. When you talk about culture, you're talking about you're talking about all of the history around Kumasi. So and you know, one of the things that our group love is the craft village, and you know, we enjoy this the kind of this organized energy Kumasi is, where it's not a bunch of madness going on.
Right.
You know, it's a very we talk about cultural. You know, so you guys pick a perfect location to make this repatriation move. You know, I'm glad you guys are making your move instead of waiting for them repatriation checks. You know, some people wait for them things for a lifetime.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, your family got to go out there and get your reparations. You know what I'm saying? You know, so when people see the words like, I wear that reparations t-shirt, now just use that energy to bring it out to people as we're talking about Africa, and showing them, like, you know, that these words in correlation, even when you look at it, be like, is that repatriation or reparations?
Right.
And even if you look at another word, it's even the R word, repair, but the word it is so many R words, including retaliation, but it's a word that deals with retribution.
Retribution.
You know, that's one of the things I wanted to connect this conversation with. You know, repatriation, reparations. How do you see retribution in that aspect of that whole system, based on us being stolen Africans returning home?
Exactly. It's making that full circle. It's like, you know, I feel like the words of Dr. Africa, he was saying that, you know, slavery didn't start our history. Slavery was a hiccup in our history. It was like a little, you know, stumbling spot. So it's like to pick up where we left off and just a continuation as you know, ascendance instead of descendants. You know, Madam Amerikkka, she taught us that at One Africa. You know, she said that we was she said we were ascendants, and that really stuck with me. And so it's retribution is everything, and you know, we had to do a lot of research to even find this you know, way back or way forward. Like I mean, to find this way forward, we had to do a lot of research, and you know, it's rightfully ours, and it's not that, you know, we waiting on anything. Is we getting our retribution, we demanding it, we taking it, and we doing the steps, and we jumping out here and crossing this ocean.
Absolutely, family. So when we talk about reparations and retribution, we're saying that repatriation is the solution.
Yes.
Because if you're looking to slaughter these people, that's not going to fix the problem. And if you're looking for them to give you, like, I guess some people used to them checks, you know, them checks ain't coming through. Checks ain't working.
They ain't coming, fam. They're not coming.
Unfortunately, family, I know we've been waiting for a long time for the reparations check. It ain't coming.
No.
So, and then so with that saying, with you looking at it like that, is you looking at the way out is reparations.
Yeah.
Sorry, repatriation.
Repatriation.
Repatriation, not reparations, or and repatriation becomes your retribution. So I hope we're not like confusing people with a bunch of R words that look like the same and are structured the same. But that's also a key thing too. We really need to define these words. Why are they so close together in a struggle of what we're dealing with as a people? Because we do need to get paid for work of being stolen Africans and what it has caused us, and we do need some level of retribution, and we do ultimately need to repatriate. So family, I hope it didn't stir up or confuse you. I hope you clear more on this process of why we're choosing to make a move and live on the African continent and build business with our people and begin to do more and begin to be an example and reach out to more of our people, because I've been here and I think people are really waiting for more of us to make that move.
Yeah.
And they're looking at people. At one point they were like, it seemed like everybody that's repatriating are older, but now people are looking, they're seeing folks in their 20s and 30s, and they're like, you know what, maybe I don't have to spend a lifetime on the plantation and wait for that retirement check.
Yeah.
That's another check that might not be coming.
Exactly.
Or wait for that Social Security check. Unfortunately, family, 28, 30 years from now, that might be a check not be coming. They might have already stolen all your Social Security and retirement money already. So by the time you flip and turn around and retire, you're like, oh my God, they just hit you on them crisis. So the thing we're saying, and not scaring anybody, is that the fact that we have to prepare for what's real, and the option that we're sharing is repatriation. Make a move, travel, live, do business in Africa, set up or be a part of a communal operation. You and several people make a move to live and do business on the continent. Ghana is what we're pushing, and we're pushing to do things sustainable. But there's other ways and methods, but the key thing is that's your ultimate reparation, because you're not getting anything from America. You will continue to be a slave even if you achieve the highest level and the highest so-called plantation job as the president of the country or president of a Fortune 500 company. So like the movie Get Out, that's your Get Out Avenue. Alright, family, so appreciate your energy, and check out our website africafortheafricans.org, and link us on the GoFundMe, and connect with helping and assisting us build this dream of repatriation for our other brothers and sisters at GoFundMe Ghana, or GoFundMe Repatriation Village Ghana. Alright, family, you take care, and we keep it strong. The journey continues.